Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew, and this is my third video now. Um, so to start off, I just want to make sure to let the viewers know, the very small like amount of viewers that I do have, right? That I have every intention of making the quality of the content and the quality of the presentation of these videos better from this point forward. So I just thought I'd start off with that. So the topic for today, well, first off, right, let me just start off by reiterating that, right. So my name is Andrew, right, and I've had a stutter, right, or a stammer since I was about in the second grade. So I was about 7 years old, and it's something that I've absolutely just had to get used to, and I had to like live with, and interact with people and so forth and so on. By no means am I a quiet or reserved person as one might expect a person who stutters to be, right? So I just thought I'd throw that out there. So the topic for today is why I think stuttering is a good thing, right? So I know that for those of you out there who stutter or knows somebody who stutters, right? Stuttering can be a very frustrating and embarrassing and almost like a depressing thing, right? To have to deal with. For example, I remember one time, I was trying to approach this girl in high school, and I just remember me feeling so nervous, right? Because when you're 15, 16, 17 years old, like even now at 21, like I get nervous, but imagine then, right? So I was already very nervous, but I went up to her, and I just remember me getting stuck on a word, right? The term is a block, right? So it's kind of like cannot get it out. So it's like if I wanted to say, for example, envelope, I'd say a block would be right? You're stuck there, you're blocked there, you cannot say it for some reason. You try to explain it, but you can't. It just happens. So then she kind of just gave me this weird look and then walked away, and I was like, wow, that sucks. So it bothered me the whole day, right? So stuttering can be a debilitating habit or pathology, malfunction, unique attribute, however you want to refer to the condition of stuttering as. But I want to tell you all that it is an absolutely good thing, because it really allows people to be able to have patience. And also for the stutterer, for the person who stutters, it sort of like weeds out the people who like are not truly there for a friendship. So let me just explain, right, the latter, and then I'll get to the former. So in terms of sort of like weeding out the true friends, right? If somebody wants to hang out with you for you, right? If somebody wants to, if they enjoy your sense of humor, or if they enjoy your characteristics, or your personality overall, right? What genuinely makes up you, then that person will seriously care less, could not care less about, your stutter, or if you had a broken leg, or if you this and that, whatever. I've had friends for years and years and years who literally just don't care. They're like, oh, I'm used to it already. And I've heard some friends back at school, back at college, say that, oh, they kind of just stopped hearing it when they are talking to me, because they're just so used to disfluencies in my speech when disfluencies do happen. Now, that's really cool, because for us, for people who stutter, it adds a how do I say this? It adds a sort of like a layer or a filtering mechanism where, okay, if people want to hang out with us for us, they will, despite our speech impairment. And if they just want to hang out with us because of whatever, of a superficial reason, then they will kind of like use stuttering as an excuse to not be our friends anymore. Okay, so to address the former, right, of, okay, it gives people the opportunity to be patient, right? What many people have acknowledged, and I'm sure that you are totally aware of, is people tend to just hear others when speaking to them instead of listening. So the difference between hearing and listening, if I hear somebody, I simply hear and I gloss over the meaning of what that person is trying to communicate to me, and I simply just hear to respond, right? That's the main objective, is to respond, right? To give my own opinion, because I put more importance on my opinion rather than the opinions of the other person. And listening is, actively listening, right? Is just being more concerned about what that other person is trying to say instead of just quickly responding. So asking a question, right? Instead of just, responding quickly. So stuttering, right? We take longer to communicate the words that we want to communicate to others. So if it takes longer, then the listener is more inclined to tune in more deeply and more intently to what we're trying to say, instead of just trying to quickly respond, right? So those reasons are why, I think it's pretty awesome to stutter, right? Also, last thing that I want to point out is I've gotten several compliments from like girls, like females, that, oh my God, your stuttering is so cute. I mean, I don't believe it when they say that my stuttering is cute or that it's attractive, but I guess I have to take their word for it. So in essence, right, especially guys out there, right, and females, right, so both, but particularly guys, please do not let your speech impairment, your stutter, whatever speech impairment you may have, lisp, a super high voice, a super low voice, whatever sort of unique characteristic of your speech that you do have, don't let it bother you ever with communicating with other people, because what you have to say is just as important, trust me, if not more important than what others have to communicate as well. So I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up and a like, and please comment down in the section below what you want me to talk about in regards to stuttering, speech impairments, etc., etc. Okay, thanks for watching.